In a democracy, the legislature and the legislative arms are very important in strengthening our democracy and yielding the dividends that we so desire. My name is Isabella Akinseye, and this is Politico Politica.
The Nigeria of the future is for dreamers like me.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
Our local government areas must become special economic zones.
I hope to disrupt the politics of failure.
There will be no sacred cow.
Dissolve all the congresses, dissolve the convention, and start all over again.
Mr. President, my people are under siege.
Leadership is not about the position you hold.
You can't shut down your shop and be chasing criminals.
If you allow criminals, there will be no shop.
Find ways to fix your judiciary.
Transfer, say aye.
And most importantly, fix the mind of the people.
The party must do what is right.
Nigeria suffers from a state of economic radiculopathy, social sciatica, and political dystopia.
Welcome back to Politico Politica with me, your host, Isabella Akinseye. Let's meet our guest. He is an energetic attorney with a Bachelor of Laws degree, LLB honors from Olabisi Onabanjo University, Ogun State, and barrister at law certificate from Nigeria Law School. In addition, he holds Master of Law degree from the prestigious University of Lagos. He's currently the managing partner at Eliseo Law Office, a law firm situated in Lagos with special bias for corporate, commercial, intellectual property, litigation, and real estate. He has also collaborated with the offices of the Public Defender in Lagos and Ogun States in providing free legal service to the indigents. He is the All Progressive Congress APC candidate for the Oyo State House of Assembly representing Iseyin Itesiwaju Constituency. He is Omobolaji Ladigbolu. Omobolaji, welcome to Politico Politica.
Thank you.
So our topic today, we're looking at the importance of the legislature. So let me ask you, you're a lawyer, how important is the legislature in strengthening our democracy?
One of the most important organs of government is the legislative arm, and they are lawmakers. And one of the constitutional roles of lawmakers is to make laws for the country at large, for the local government and the state government. So it's a very important and vital role they play in the key to bringing democracy and building the gap between the people and the people that they're being governed and the people in government. So legislative roles, and as a lawyer, I understand that lawmaking business, it's something we need to understand before you go as a legislator to represent your people. That's why I'm putting myself forward to represent the people of Iseyin and Itesiwaju constituency in the Oyo State House of Assembly in 2019.
How would you rate the Nigerian laws compared to the rest of Africa? Do you think they are fair enough for women, for minorities, for people of a different orientation?
Well, democracy just came into Nigeria in 1999. We are growing. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's a gradual process. Some of our laws are archaic and we're still working on them. But most importantly, the current assembly, which is the Ninth Assembly in the Senate and the House of Representatives, they are doing a great job. And they've brought in new innovations into our laws that will bring about development and restructure the country at large. It's a gradual process. We are getting there, but we still need more hands on deck and work to be done. And by God's grace, with the help of all Nigerians and the people in government, we can all work hand in hand and make sure the laws that are being passed, it's very effective and it has impact on our daily lives.
So we're not doing too badly compared to the rest of Africa, considering the age of our democracy.
We're not doing bad, but we can do better.
So you spoke about the innovations, there are good laws being made, but let's talk about enforcement. It's one thing to have the laws, but it's another thing on enforcement. So how will you rate the enforcement of the law in Nigeria?
Enforcement has been one of the major challenges we're facing in Nigeria. We have beautiful laws that we are proud of, and it works with Nigeria at large and the citizens. How to enforce these laws has been one of our major challenges and problems. The police, the custom, they are trying their best, But Nigeria is a diverse country, and we have a lot of challenges. We have a lot of problems, which in the nearest future, with good governance and a good leadership, we can get through it. But so I would say law enforcement we're lacking behind, but with the right party, which is All Progressive Congress, which I'm a member of the party, of a beautiful party, with the legislative and the judiciary working hand in hand with the executive, we can get there, and we're definitely going to get there.
So my final question on our topic of the day, we'll be looking at the future. What's the future of the legislative arms in Nigeria?
The current administration in the Senate and the judiciary and State House of Assembly, they passed the Not Too Young to Run bill. That's one of the greatest bills which has been passed in the history of this country. This has given room for people like me to come out today and say, okay, I want to represent the good people of my constituency. If not for the legislature, I'm sure we'll still be looking at the future, and maybe the young people, the younger generation will still be looking at the elder ones and say, okay, next tomorrow, maybe it's going to be our turn. But now, this bill is one of the most, how would I put it, the bill that came at the right time, because the young people have been coming out and say, okay, it is time for us to take over, to get into government, to bring our ideas to the table and not just leave it to the elderly ones. But I think it's time for young people to actually come out. So that's one of the laws that's been passed, which I, as a young person, am running and riding on that platform to reach out to my people and my constituents, telling them this is what I can do, not just as a young person or a young Nigerian who has interest in politics, but someone who has diverse ideas and can change the structure which they've laid back in my constituency. So I would say that's one of the most beautiful laws which the legislature passed under this administration.
Thank you, Omobolaji, for your contributions on our topic of the day.
You're welcome.
And we'd like to hear from you. Do you have your own views on the importance of legislature, the importance of lawmaking and lawmakers in our democracy? Go on Twitter, tweet at PP with Isabella, and make sure you follow us on our social media platforms, Politico Politica on Facebook and Instagram. Don't go anywhere, because when we return, it's our politics and more segment. You don't want to miss that.